Hatfield, Pennsylvania, a small, middle-class town 40 miles outside Philadelphia. Both my parents grew up there as well. They met in elementary school but didn't start dating until college. After they got married, they moved to neighboring Lansdale, which was more affordable than Hatfield. My brother, Richie, was born there. By the time I came around 5 years later, they had moved back to Hatfield and bought the home they still live in today. There was no reason to ever move. Hatfield was a great place to live. Quiet streets lined with ranch and colonial-style houses with well-kept yards, a good public school, and an old-timey downtown with a deli called the Trolley Stop. There was a Dairy Queen within walking distance of my house, and I'd often meet Lauren there for blizzards on the weekends. Otherwise, miles of farmland surrounded Hatfield, even though it was less than an hour away from a major American city. Truthfully, we rarely went to Philadelphia because there was so much to do in Hatfield, whether softball games on the weekends, roller skating at the local rink, or just hanging out with friends at the nearby mall. My summer trip to Europe did give me some sense of a world beyond suburban Pennsylvania, though. When I was in Germany, I was struck by how different my cousin Carola was from me. Like me, Carola was tall and blonde, but when I first met her, she was wearing cut-off jean shorts and dark brown knee socks with sandals. I thought she looked ridiculous. She also spoke English with a harsh-sounding accent, like she was always angry. She ate sharp cheese and dark bread for breakfast, and liked chocolate with hazelnuts and salty black licorice, nothing like the Hershey's Kisses and Starburst sweets I had grown up with. I assumed she was a total dork, until I went to school with her one day. The school year started in early August, and as soon as we walked into the building, everyone said hello to her, including all the cute boys. She was actually really popular, and many of her girlfriends were also wearing knee socks with sandals. It was fashionable. Meanwhile, I knew if I showed up at school wearing that outfit, people would say, "Why are you dressed like a nerd? Halloween isn't until October." That trip opened my eyes to other ways of living beyond my small town. Everything and everyone in Hatfield felt so familiar, even a little boring. I wanted to learn about somewhere radically different, and having a pen pal in Africa seemed like a great way to do that. Mrs. Miller went around the room, calling on people. Lauren picked Germany, as did many other kids in our class who had some ancestral connection. A few kids picked France, and others picked Italy and England. By the time everyone had chosen, I realized that I was the only person who had picked a country in Africa. I think it shocked my teacher, who had already busted me twice that year for chewing gum in class, and once for passing a note to Lauren. Each time I was caught, I was slightly embarrassed. In 7th grade, I just wanted to blend in. I joined the field hockey team because all my friends were on it, even though I did not like running up and down a big field bent over a stick. I guess my trip to Europe had changed me. For the first time, I saw that being different wasn't a bad thing. It was actually kind of cool. Our homework assignment that night was to write a letter to our new pen pal. Since we did not know who would be receiving our letters, Mrs. Miller said to simply write, "Hello," instead of "Dear so-and-so." I was actually excited about homework, maybe for the first time ever. That afternoon, I sat on the bus next to Heather, my other best friend, who was a year older and lived 2 houses away from me. I told her about my pen pal assignment. "That's so cool," she said. "What are you going to ask?" It was a good question. I had no idea what to write or where to start. I thought about it as the bus pulled out of the school driveway. Penfield Middle School is just down the street from Hatfield Quality Meats, a pig slaughterhouse, which my school bus passed every morning and afternoon. That meant most days I could see the pig.